जी मारे संगे चालो, पगले पगले प्रभु जी मारे संगे चालो। मार्ग सत्य अने जीवन, मार्ग सत्य अने जीवन, तमे छो एज बतावो। पगले प्रभु जी मारे संगे चालो, पगले पगले प्रभु जी मारे संगे चालो।
The best thing that I have received in life is the faith I have in Christ. That's what I value most. These are prehistoric stones, 30,000 years old. They are called ring stones and they were used as hammers. The tribal culture is very rich, especially in music. They have got more than 41 different musical instruments, and in this museum we have all types of musical instruments. Not only that, dances. We are fostering also tribal dances, Kokana and Gamit dances, and it is good to know that people from different areas, not only of Gujarat, like Songar, Surat, but even from Bombay, our tribal dances are being called to have these different types of dances. Like the takre. Takre is a beautiful dance where the tribals imitate the animals. So they imitate nature, even the moving and the dancing of the fishes in the river, or the dancing of the branches and leaves of the trees. So nature and dances are very much united in the heart and in the mind of the tribals. Here we see three tribal musical instruments. This is called pauri, tarpa also, then of course dolki, and a kaharia. Usually during the monsoon, they have some rituals. They have a good supper, and then they drink a bit, and they dance to ask more rain and to ask blessings for their fields. This is composed by a horn. Then you have like two small flutes of bamboo. Then you have a huge pumpkin dried up. And then you have the peacock's feathers. Then this is a beautiful gift of a tribal that he went for a youth festival last year at the end of November to Relwa. And then he danced and played this dolki, and then he was not feeling well, and he died there itself. And then his widow and the children, this dolki, sacred and dear to them, they had given to this museum. So you have here different musical instruments according to the place from where the tribals are. For instance, here you have, this is a chaudhry, a pauri, a chaudhry, a huge one. See the distance from here to there. This is from North Viara Taluka. Then you have here a gamit, musical instrument, very powerful, with a very beautiful sound. This is from Kalankwi, South Viara Taluka. And this small pauri, this is from Subir, that is dance. It's a small thing, but the musicians dance with this musical instrument, and beautiful steps, and a bit of gymnastics. They jump and they fall, and they make people also laugh. Then here you have, this is also from this area, Bardipara area. It's a huge pauri or tarpa. And then this is from Banza Taluka, Balsar or Navsari Jilo now. And they use for different festivals, especially in summer for weddings. We have here sambarias. There are two drums joined. It is especially from dance. But this also is disappearing very fast. Before I used to see them even in our chapels, two together. Then this is a doria drum. Then you have here madals, they call. They use also in the festivals to make people laugh. Men dressed up like women, and they have a very good time. And they usually a bit of tamasha, with the tamasha they use. Then here you have one very beautiful, pretty, small drum. Is born. These are huge ones, Arvasavas from Umar Parasite. And then this big thali we use for kathas, tribal kathas, thali sar, just with a small bamboo. We have a great master, Baggu master, who is a real artist, and all the kathas from the tribal mythology. Now our masters are using this to explain the parables of Christ. For instance, it's a joy to see Baggu master explaining the prodigal son story or parable.